Let's take a look at this little guy. Oh, look at that. That's unexpected. Hello everybody. So today I am going to cut open a bunch of Thundereggs. I believe they're Thundereggs. There could be some geodes, I don't know. I'm just cutting open a bunch of rocks. I got 48 pallets of rocks. I picked out all the stuff I wanted to cut open, and right now I'm going to do a bunch of Thundereggs. Let me show you what I'm cutting open. So these are the Thundereggs I'm cutting open. I've got different sizes, colors. Some of them, this I don't even think is a Thunderegg. I think it's actually just a geode. I don't know. Got some small itty bitty ones here, as you can barely see because of the shadows. I got that looking weird looking thing. I'm just going to cut them all open because why not? I got nothing better to do today, so might as well cut open a bunch of Thundereggs for you guys. All different sizes, shapes, colors. I don't even know if that's a Thunderegg, but I believe I think it's a geode. Could be a Thunderegg. I have no clue. So yeah, this is what I'm cutting open. Let me get started. Was a whole lot of rocks. I don't even know if all of those were Thundereggs. I think some of them might have been agate. I did find one that I had dropped earlier, but I had already turned off the camera, so I cut it off screen or off camera. So yeah, a couple of them, small pieces fell off. So I just set those aside because there's nothing special about them. I have a pile I like to put in jars. People love that. So let's show you what I cut open. How about that? All right, here we go. These are all the ones I cut open. We're gonna start with the one I cut off camera right here. I guess I dropped it, had a little window there. Let's hope it's good. And oh my gosh, got water level bands. We got a geode pocket. Holy crap, that is gorgeous. Wow, I love that water level banding. You got the orange right there. You got another geode pocket. That came out stunning. Wow, that is not what I was expecting in any way, shape, or form on that one. I just dropped it on the ground, I guess, when I was putting these away. And yeah, let's take a look at this one since it was already opened up. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Just got a nice little bit of a pocket on the inside there with there's a small geode pocket in it. And that side, that's just got the, yeah, I don't know if that's quartz or what's going on there, but that's pretty cool. That's a cool one. Let's take a look at this next one here, just because it's here. And oh my gosh, look at the banding in that. Got the big fat water level bands right there. That is totally cool. You never know what to expect with these. That's awesome. It's got some geode pocket going on. That is beautiful. Wow. Thundereggs amaze me just as much as agates, because you cut them open, you don't know what you're getting. You get this ugly knobby thing here, and let's take a look. And oh my gosh, wow, it's got a big fracture down the middle, but we got water level bands here. You can see that, and then over here there are some as well, and then it's got the normal banding of an agate. Dang, that one's cool. I love the water levels right here. You see them right there as well. That is totally cool. Wow, we're off to a good start, and I haven't even really cut anything. All right, let's take a look at this one, and that one is just mossy. That's weird. It's cool. It's got some reds in it. It's got some oranges and some yellows. Got a lot of, it's very mossy though. So it's not one of those strike you in the heartstrings beautiful, but hey, it's beautiful in its own way. I love it though, because it's got a lot of just different colors in there and some light banding going on. That is really cool. Let's take a look at this next one. I don't even know if this is a Thunderegg, but we're gonna open it anyway. Could be an, oh my bloody goodness, that was not a Thunderegg. That is an agate of some sort, and that is, What the heck? That is gorgeous. I don't even know what kind of agate that is. It might be a Malawi, because usually that's what the Malawis look like, but dang, not a thunder egg. That is definitely an agate. That is so gorgeous. Look at that. See if I can get it in close here. Look at all the banding in there, all the different colors. Wow, that is awesome. Whew. Wow, that, not a thunder egg. Like I said, some of these I don't even know. This I think is an agate also. We're gonna take a look. All these motorcycles going by today. It's a beautiful day. 60 something degrees out and everybody's riding. This is, ooh, that's a mossy agate. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at all that. All the different colors you got going on in there. Beautiful, beautiful mossy agate. Not a thunder egg, just an agate. Seriously gorgeous either way though. Wow. Let's get on to the next one. This one had a little bit of banding. Makes me think this is an agate. You can see it right there, a little bit of banding going on. I'm thinking this is going to be an agate, and I don't know what's going on with that. That is gorgeous. Yeah, that's definitely an agate, not a thunder egg. Absolutely beautiful, just faint banding and a little bit of everything going on there. That's gorgeous. I love the bands in there though, the real right there and there. That is just beautiful how that came out. Love it, love it. It's a itty bitty little thunder egg here. That's definitely a thunder egg. And it's nothing, just a little bit of pattern there, but nothing really to write home about. Well, let's take a look at this other little itty bitty guy. This one is a lot more to write home about. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I love, whoops, I dropped it. It's got a couple of different colors in there. It's got the agate in the center. Just no banding or anything, but it's beautiful how that came out. Just a little itty bitty stone packs so much punch. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's take a look at this guy. Ooh, I'm already seeing, wow, what is that? I don't even know what's going on there. It's a thunder egg, but it's not a whole lot of thunder egg-ish going on. It's just, yeah, that's cool as can be though. Oh, the light's not working with me today. Sorry about that, guys. Look at that, that is gorgeous. But not, I don't know what's going on with it. How about that? We'll just leave it at that. Let's take a look at this one. This is a big one here. Oh, we got more water level bands on each side. We got that pocket in the middle. That is, good Lord, look at how pretty that is. Was not expecting that. Love the water level bands on both sides of it. That is so cool. Beautiful, beautiful thunder egg there. Got to move this out of the way. Let's do this big one here. Why not? This is a big old thunder egg. Let's see what we got. What do you guys think? And, oh, there we go. It's got two pockets on it. On one side, on the other side it doesn't. There you go. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love thunder eggs. They're so cool. It's just got all that coolness going on. Don't even know what to think. I'm gonna have to clean these up, obviously, but look at how beautiful that is. Wow, that is a cool thunder egg. All right, let's move that out of my way and get on with this one. I don't even think that's a thunder egg. Yeah, that's a thunder egg. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. That, wow, it's totally clear right through the center there. And then it's just got the regular stuff going on there. That is cool. Love that. Huh. Interesting how these things are all different. That's what amazes me about rocks. I love them. Let's take a look at this bad boy. I got a little bit of a peek by accident. Ooh, that's cool. It's got the real bright white on the other side there, or on the side. And then it's got the pinks on the other side. That's really, really neat. Got some banding going on here and here. Not a whole lot, but it's beautiful. That's all that matters. All right, we're gonna go with this little bitty small one. Oh, I broke it. Damn it, I can see right. Oh, that is not a thunder egg. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But that is cool, look at all that banding in there. That is so cool. Unfortunately, it fractured open on me. But that is a beautiful, beautiful whatever it is. I think it's just a piece of agate. I don't know, it might be thunder egg. I don't know, it's a piece of agate. We'll just call it that. That is gorgeous, I love all that banding. Wow. Too bad it fractured on that one side. Let's take a look at this ugly looking weird nodule. And it's okay, that's pretty cool. Can't really take a good look. Look at there. That's really cool. Huh, interesting. It's got a little bit of the agate stuff in there, but not much, not a whole lot. Just basically a rock with a little bit of pretty in it. Let's take a look at this little guy. This is another small one. Sometimes these pack a punch. Yeah, that one packs a punch. Look at that. Beautiful. Got the agate on the inside, and it's got the mossy pattern going on. Little itty bitty thunder egg. Whole lot of beauty to it. That's what I love. This, I don't even know what it is. I don't know if this is a thunder egg, or if this is an agate, or just a rock. Probably just a rock. It is just a rock. Nothing special at all, just an ugly black rock. I thought it would be something cool, but I was wrong. Had to change hands there, my hand's cramping up. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy. This one is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. Look how that came through. Wow, I love all the different colors in there, and then you got the white with the quartz in there, or agate, or whatever it is. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's take a look at this little guy right here. Just because it's weird shaped. Got a window there, looks like an eyeball on the other side, and on the inside it is just nothing. A little bit of agate stuff there, but basically just pattern. Not a whole lot of awesomeness going on there. Beautiful either way though. I still love the patterns in there. Gorgeous, gorgeous thunder egg. All right, let's take a look at this little guy, and what do we got? And nothing. Nothing. Got some greens in there, just a little bit of pattern. Nothing really going on that one, but we don't know until we try, right? This one blew up on me, but look at why. Look at that. Oops, might help if I get in there, right? There we go. That is gorgeous. Beautiful. That one side, but there's a big fracture that runs right down the middle of it. So that piece is probably, let's see. Nope, that one's not going to come off. But yeah, that just unfortunately had a fracture in it, but that is still very, very beautiful. If I could actually get it on camera, it'd be better. There's a fracture in there. Those two little pieces. There we go. It's hard to see with the light going on that I got going on. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy. And what do we got? We have water level bands here and here. We got some gorgeous thunder egg right there. Look at that. Geode pocket in the middle of one side, not on the other side. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, the geode pocket there, but not on this side. Really beautiful. Got water level bands. That's a nice specimen right there. All right, we got 3 to go. Let's take a look at this little guy. Oh, look at that. That's unexpected. Look how gorgeous that is. You got the agate over here, and you got the creamy colored pink, peachish, I don't even know what to call it. Beautiful, beautiful pattern. Beautiful agate, or thunder egg, I mean. Yeah, well, thunder eggs have agate in them, but look how gorgeous that came out. That is beautiful. Got banding on this one and that one. Oh, that is beautiful, beautiful. All right, we got 2 more to go. Let's go with the big one. Why not? Because we can. Oh, that's not disappointing at all. Look at that. Very, very beautiful. That is so cool. I love these things. These are amazing. Look at all the beautiful colors down here. And you got the quartz right there with bands around it. Or agate right there. Yeah, it's agate, not quartz, but you got the bands around it. Looks like some light water levels here and here. Very beautiful. Wow, who would have thunk? The ugly rock had that on the inside. All right, let's take a look at our last one, just because we can. And look at that. That is beautiful. Just one side with that real deep dark agate. Got bands in there, and you can see all the way through it. That is totally cool. Wow. Oh man, beautiful, beautiful thunder eggs today. So there you go. That's my batch of thunder eggs that I cut open. My link to my PoshMark will be below. A lot of these will be for sale, so definitely check them out. I got a lot of stuff on my PoshMark besides rocks, so you might find some of that stuff interesting too. So yeah, I got a whole lot of other rock cutting videos and coming out. I have a whole bunch already out. I have a bunch of videos on everything. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.